All right, folks, I'm down here just doing a quick comparison of the Wallke H9 all-wheel drive e-bikes. I have here in the gray the 2025 version of the Wallke H9, and then I also have in the black the 2023 version of the Wallke H9. Well, what is different about these two e-bikes? All right, madam. Kisses and goodbye. Gonna be a windy ride. We're gonna go do it. Here we go, folks. Goodbye, mama. Jackson. Bye, buddy.
Bye.
See you later. You can do the outro when I get back.
Bye.
Bye, sweetie. All right, guys, here we are. We are preparing. Okay, let me clean my thing off here just a second. We are preparing for the first ride on the Wallke H9 all-wheel drive 2025 version. We've done a comparison, put them side by side, show you what they look like, show you what the differences are. These are 1,000-watt motors, front and back now, 1,600-watt peaks, Logan brakes, 203mm rotors. We got a 52-teeth crank on it now. We got the Shimano 7-gear freewheel. We got the Logan brakes on the top now. We got a different display. We got a full throttle now, not just a half throttle, it's a full throttle. That's pretty much the basics, guys. We'll talk about some other things as we go. 60-amp-hour battery. Well, it is a taller battery, guys, but look, here's the difference. I didn't have to put my adapter in this one. The way they have this design now, it's basically just misses this now. When I hit the hardest, when I go down as far as I can get it to go, let's put it that way, it should not hit my battery. We will see for sure. We're about to take this out for its first ride. We do have adjustable suspension in the back now that excites me. It is super. So we're going to go, guys. It's very windy today, so I'm going to try to talk as loud as I can. All right, let's get this in the pedal assist that I can stand. Actually, I got to put this in all-wheel drive too, guys, because we got to take this up a big hill. You press the I till you get to where you want to go. I'm putting it in pedal assist 5 for now. Whoa, she wants to go. And hopefully we don't have any grinding or screeching or anything. We're going to find out. First time through the yard. The yard's a little bumpy and muddy right now. We haven't quite hit spring yet. All right, I want to try to throttle this to see if the throttle will carry me up this very steep grade. Appears to be able to, guys. Car's coming, don't see nothing. This was strict throttle, and that's a 30 or a 16% grade right there. So it's pretty steep. All right, so I'm going to put this in 7th gear. We're just pedaling it right now. Woo! We got some wind. I'm going slightly uphill, guys, so the fact that we was going 30 mile an hour there is not too bad. So 26, 27, I was ghost pedaling. Let's see how it does in comparison to the 2023 with the ghost pedaling. Usually I could go 24, 25 around there somewhere without it ghost pedaling. We're still going slightly uphill, and this thing's going 31.5, 32 at one point. I'm just pedaling, that's all I'm doing right now. And it's basically ghost pedaling right now. We're going to climb a very, very long, very, very steep hill here. I hope you guys are hearing me okay. I hope you're seeing everything okay. I've changed the way I've got my camera hooked up again. Car coming. Brakes feel really good right now. Okay. We won't be able to test stuff too good till I get down to the flats, guys. But I do want to take it on this big hill. This is probably the hardest hill, second hardest hill to climb. I gotta get this, we get to the top of the hill here. I'm gonna get my GPS app going. Right now, a lot of things feel the same. In comparison to the 2023, feels like it could be a little bit zippier. I don't hear any of that chatter either, guys. Remember the chatter? Didn't hear any on that one. This guy looks like he's in a hurry. I'm gonna pull off up here so he can get around me. I saw an ambulance come through here, guys, so there's something going on. All right, so we're from a dead stop on this hill, guys. I'm at pedal assist 5 right now, 7th gear. We're just pedaling. Now my other bike could climb this hill between 9 and 10 mile an hour, the 2023 version, but I wasn't at a dead stop either, guys. So we are currently 9. I did that throttle thing because it was chattering in the front. I gotta get up here and get my GPS going. Whenever you hear that chattering in the motors, guys, just give it a quick throttle and it'll stop. That's what I found out. But I can definitely hear the front motor doing some pulling on this one. All right, so we're gonna stop up here so I can get my app going. Hopefully the dog's not out. Nope, he's out. We gotta go on down. There's the ambulance too, guys. I gotta go because we got a dog. Let's see if I can do this as I'm riding here. My GPS app going. Come on, there we go. Let's see how accurate we are. Wow, we got a bunch of ambulances here, guys. Let's get around it here. Looks like a fire. If I go this way. Okay to go by?
Yep, you're good.
All right. Coming by you here. All right. All right. I'm not sure what was going on there, guys. Okay. I'm going to check out our speeds here. Now you got to keep in mind the GPS will take a second to catch up. Right now, we're looking pretty close. 2020, 1919. And of course, the GPS is going around it too. So as long as it's below 0.5 on the speedometer, there we go. Now it's around to 20, and it did. Looks like we're right on the money with 23 inch, guys. Set that to 23 inch. All right, well, let's stop up here for a second. I got to make a couple adjustments on things. I think I need to raise my handlebars just a little bit. Okay, and I didn't do what I always tell people to do. Make sure it's in pedal assist 0 before you stop, guys. Okay, we're going to take these up just a, man, about an inch will probably be great. It feels a little loose too. I'm going to tighten this up a little bit more. Get back to the inch. Alright, and my mirror is bouncing around a little more than what I like. So I'm going to see if I can dig in here and get my tools out. Here they is. Always carry your tools with you, guys. Let's see what we need here. Is it that one? Yeah, that's the one. Always take your tools with you. I like these little mirrors, but you got to get them adjusted. I didn't have it tightened enough. You want to be able to move it so if it hits something, it doesn't break, because I'm always hitting them on something. But at the same time, you don't want it bouncing around when the bike's bouncing. A little bit tighter. All right, let's try that. All right, and also it seemed like my front end was a little bouncier than what I would prefer. It is real windy, guys. I hope you're hearing me. Yeah, see, we got full adjustments here. I don't know where I want it, to be honest with you. Let's try it about right there. Let's see. That's going looser. We want tighter. Yeah, let's try it about right there. Give that a shot. I haven't made any adjustments to anything yet. Make sure we are still recording here. It looks like we are, guys. All right. I'm excited. I don't know about you. This is the 2025 Wallke H9 all-wheel drive. We still don't have a ton of space between here, guys. I could use this a little bit more, but you could adjust that a lot of times with your, if you have the right stem, you can move your seat back as far as you can get it. And plus, I could roll my handlebars forward a little bit farther too, and that would help there. Those are adjustments I'll make down the road. So I think we've seen, I'm gonna give it a little bit more time, but I think we've seen that our speedometer is accurate. That's set at 23 inch. Something I like about the speedometer, guys, is it shows the decibels. You know, so I'll show you here as we get going. Let's put it in some kind of pedal assist, because it don't go when it's on 0, does it? Whoa, feeling out, guys. Here we go again. All right, so I normally like to ride in pedal assist 3 with my other Wallke. Man, this thing just wants to go right now. Get my rear view mirror adjusted properly. There we go. I don't feel that my seat's hitting anything as of right now. Not hitting the battery. Still might have to move my handlebars up a little bit. Wow. So I did pick the windiest day of the week here, but it's also the only warm day. A hawk down there. She rolls really good. See, on my other bike, a pedal assist 3 right now, I'd be going probably about 23, 24 mile an hour. Now I can go in there and set these the power up a little bit, pedal assist 3, but I think I'm going to have to ride this pedal assist 4 to go the speeds I like to go. Yeah. It was a huge jump in power when I switched it to 4. We get down to flats, we'll test all these out. All of our pedal assist. So this whole ride, I'm basically going to be comparing the features and performance of this to the 2023. I tell you what, guys, when it comes to performance, I love that 2023. My suspension post is getting pretty old too. So I'm noticing it bounce up and down a lot more than what I'd like. Whoa! That's some wind there, guys. Get down here on the flats by the river, and then I'll be able to do top speed test and all that stuff. Right now I'm just kind of trying to get familiar with the bike. All right, it's got plenty of power. Plenty of power to pull up those hills. I'm not hearing any chatter at all anymore. I'd always hear it about 25, 26 mile an hour with the 2023. and it would go until it hits about 30, and then it would stop chattering. But we had a 750 horsepower motor on the front of that one. This one's got 1,000 horse. I can hear this front motor a lot more than the 2023 version. It's a louder motor. Wow, that is really, really heavy wind. Little dust devil there. Hopefully we get up here by the river and up into the woods a little bit more. Some of this wind will be blocked. What the wind speed is, but that's crazy right there. You can see by them flags over there how much wind we have. See, tomorrow it rains, and then I got a week of like 40-degree temperatures coming up. So it was now or never. All right, we're gonna get down here to the flats and test some things out. All right, guys, I'm going to put this first gear. And then I'm going to put it down to pedal assist 1. And we're going to see how the rotations are on this. See if this thing takes off right away or what it does. I got to get my pedals right here, guys. All right, here we go. 1, it's almost a full rotation. Not quite, probably about 3/4 of the way before it decided to kick in. All right, this is a cadence sensor, guys. So if we're in pedal assist 1, I'm in first gear, just barely pedaling. It's like about 9 miles an hour. Now with my other bike, if I just throttle only, I can get it down to like speeds of 4 miles an hour. This one doesn't feel like I'm going to be able to do that, but let's see here. It's kind of jerky. Let's see if throttle's tied to the pedal assist, guys. Yep, it is. So 9 miles an hour is top speed in pedal assist 1. So let's go pedal assist 2. I'm going to go ahead and put this up in normal riding gear. So pedal assist 2, we're looking at about 14 miles an hour, just a casual pedal, guys. Pedal assist 3, you feel the power really kick in on 3. It takes me to about 20. And of course, if I throttle, it should take me to about 20 as well, because it's tied to the pedal assist. Yep, 19.9, 20 mile an hour, GPS. So let's go pedal assist 4. And once again, you feel that power kick in. I'm just barely pedaling, guys. We're going 26 miles an hour. So I'll probably go in there and adjust my pedal assist 3 so it has a little more pep to it. Uses a little bit more voltage, because I like to ride about 24, 25 miles an hour in pedal assist 3. And I believe you can do that in the menu. Okay, so we're going to go pedal assist 5. We're going to try top speed pedaling here as we get around this corner, guys. Hopefully we don't get a headwind. Here we go. Here we go. We're pedaling. Ghost pedaling about 22, something like that. Pedaling, I only got up to 31.5, guys, but there is a lot of wind today, and I am 230 pounds, so keep that in mind. But I also don't know at what percentage they have the voltage set to on pedal assist 5. So let's throttle this one. Give a little pedal and throttle this time. 31.5. It's a little bit slower right now, but I got a feeling that we need to adjust all these pedal assists. I'll go up here to the bridge and just take a second and see if I can do that. All right, I'm just going to leave that as it is for now, guys. I definitely want to change these, the voltage percentage on each pedal assist. I don't exactly know how to do it, so we're going to have to learn about that. All right, let's take a little better look at this bike. I'm going to go ahead and take my camera off, or my phone here too, so I can take some pictures of it myself, because it is a pretty bike, guys. Take some pictures of it, and I'll let you guys look it over here a little better. So there it is. Okay, this is the 2025 Wallke H9 all-wheel drive, guys. Beautiful bike. We got 1,000 watts front, 1,000 watts in the back. I'm definitely noticing some differences between the 2023 and the 2025 when it comes to power. Okay, I had a little more top end on my 2023, but I think I can go in here and change that and add a couple more percentages to my pedal assist 5, and I want to add a couple more percentages to my pedal assist 3. I just got to go look that up to see how to do that. Okay, and then this will ride much more like my other bike. I think you guys probably don't weigh as much as I do, a lot of you. I'm 230 pounds, so this will probably get you up there closer to the 33 mile an hour is what it looks like to me, just the way it is out of the box. But it's possible that you know, you'll get faster. I don't know, but that's where I'm at now. Now I do notice that this one ghost pedals a little sooner than the 2023. I was about 24, 25 mile an hour before I noticed ghost pedaling. This one is just about after 20 mile an hour you start to feel it with the cadence sensor. So there's a couple things that's different that I liked better on the 2023. Also, as far as the ease of use of the menu on the 2023, I like it better, guys. I like the fact you can go in there and do every detailed setting. There's advanced settings in it you can go into and change everything you want to change on it. This one don't have as many adjustments to it. It's a nice looking display. I can see it with my polarized glasses on. It's I have not found a dimmer setting yet. I got to go see if I can find that. The throttle, full throttle, it's a little different feeling. The brakes, Logan brakes, seem to be really good right now. I'm not hearing a sound out of it. I adjusted my suspension in the front. I kind of like it a little better where I got it now. The back, I'll do some adjustments on that later, guys, and see how that does. I am going to do a video on putting flat out in this e-bike as well, because I put flat out in everything I get. I just might as well, you know, not take the chance. It's $20 for a bottle, and I usually just put a little bit less in it. I put 8 ounces in it, and you get a little puncture hole, it'll get you home in most cases. Now if you get a little slice or something, you're probably going to have problems with it. Got people thinking I'm crazy, you know that? But anyhow, there it is, and it's the gray, and this looks like kind of like a gunmetal gray. It's a pretty color. Wallke just makes a flat out nice looking bike, guys. I'm not seeing any marks on my battery, so this must not be going down so far as to hit it, which I'm happy about that. Although I do feel like I need to raise it some, but it'll probably slide back down on me. I can try though. I can try raising it just about 3/4 of an inch. See if that helps me out at all. I'll tighten it as far as I can tighten it, and that should put me about where I want to be. That's a hard tightening right there. I have an adapter piece made for the other bike, but this one, the way they've designed this one, wow, might have it too tight. There we go. The way they've designed this one, I don't need that adapter piece to be really close to where my feet pedaling needs to be, guys. So that's an advantage of this bike as well. Just flat out digging the adjustable shocks in the back, digging the Logan brakes. You know, what else can we say about it? I think it's going to do all the things I want it to do for the most part. Top speed not as good right now, but hopefully we can fix that. Little sip dip potato chip, folks. Don't let nobody give you no lip. Sip dip potato chip. And you know where we're going, guys. We're going to be heading straight up the mountain here into Sasquatch territory. I got a faster bike now. I don't know if they're going to catch me on that one. We'll find out. I'm going to make a couple adjustments here, guys, and we're going to take off now. So we did it in rear-wheel drive only, pedal assist 3, and it made it up the hill, but it wasn't easy. Now we're going to do it all-wheel drive, and it's just freaking pulling me up like it ain't nothing, guys. It's just, yeah, I mean, I'm not throttling or nothing. It's just powering me right up the hill. I would do about 10, 11 mile an hour with the 2023. So actually this one does have a little bit more climbing power, which I'm happy to see. Yeah, that took me up there like it was nothing. It squawks. You know, that front motor squawks a little bit more. But it is a bigger motor. We know the speedometer's right, guys, so I'm showing you my ugly mug right now instead of showing you any more of the speedometer. Oh, what did I do? I did it now. I turned it off somehow. I'll fix it. I gotta stop up here anyhow and adjust my cameras, guys. And we're gonna climb higher up the mountain. Can you believe that or not? We're going to. All right, stopping right here. Gotta know right now before we go any further. I'm not gonna sing any more of that because I'm not catching the copyright. All right. We're gonna climb this thing up another hill here, if that's all right with you guys. Pedal assist 3, that seems okay to me. Oh. All right, so let's just throttle up this one once, guys. On the pedal assist 3, where I usually like to ride, comparing this to my other 2023 version, which would pull me right up any hill in pedal assist 3. Excuse me, don't come get me, Sasquatch, because I'm coughing. Yep. I did the whole throttle thing to shut it up there a little bit. It was squawking. They all do that. I haven't been on an e-bike that don't do that. This pulled me right up, guys. This throttle only, no problem. It's a really steep hill. I got somebody behind me, so I'm not going to go super duper fast here for a minute. Let him get around me here. Go on, buddy. Now, something I'm noticing here on this one too, guys, is it's a little jerkier, and it could just be because it's got more power in the motors. But when I'm trying to go slow, it's hard to just maintain a slower speed. Whereas the 2023 was a very smooth bike. I could control my speeds really easily. But I need to get in here and do some adjustments on the actual pedal assist settings. It's windy outside and the birds are trying to hide. I like my chicken fried when I go outside. Yep, yeah, just made that up just now, guys. You didn't know I could do that, did you? Yeah, but I got myself in a predicament. But anyhow, guys, there we was, right down there. That's where we came from. We'll be going back down here shortly. But not right now. Man, I got myself in a situation there. I was trying to back myself up a big gravel rock driveway with a 140-pound bike on a seat that I can just tiptoe. Woo! Against the wind. Yeah, I've been running against the wind. Yeah, I'm older, that's true. And I'm still running against the wind. All right, we're gonna climb this hill. I don't know what this guy's waiting for. I don't even know what he's doing. We're gonna go up the hill anyhow. In pedal assist 4. Okay, I'm gonna just try to pedal this, guys, here. I don't know if it'll do it, but we'll try. Might have to switch her up to 5th. I used to be able to climb this in 3rd now. I'm in 7th gear, keep that in mind. We are in all-wheel drive. This is a 30% grade, and it is like straight up right here. It might be a little higher at this point. They pulled it up, pulled it right up, guys. Pedal assist 4. Yep. Now we're still pretty steep here, but it's not as bad for the rest of this hill climb. But this is a steepie. I got other bikes, man, that it hurts my body to climb it, because I got to use a lot of pawpaw muscle for those. This one here is mostly Wallke muscle. Yes, sirree. Sasquatch, are you down in there? One of these days, I'm going to see that mythological creature. Can you see mythological creatures? I don't know. It's windy. Knocking my mirror right over. Might have to tighten it up more. Trying to knock me down, wind. I'm going to say that too loud. It might. So my top speed on this one is a little bit less right now, so I do some adjustments. But the climbing speed's better. So we're going to get the 2025 check mark plus 1 for climbing power, climbing speed. Top speed, we're going to give it a -1. But I mean, I don't know how many people's going to be upset about going 31.5 miles an hour. And if you're lighter than me, you're going to go faster. All right, guys, we're going to take this one back to Spooky Road today. Is that all right with you? I don't always like to do it, and I probably shouldn't. One of these days, somebody's going to come out of that abandoned house, try to have me for dinner. I can't even hear these brakes. And I haven't even bed them in yet. I mean, I'm trying to on the steep hills a little bit. That's why I'm slowing down so much. Plus the wind's trying to knock me down. It's trying to knock me down, wind. Do you know I'm an old man? All right. Slow her down. Uh-oh, there's a dog. I was gonna go down this road. I don't know if I should now. Yeah. All right. I hear it. They're coming after me. Them dogs are loose. One of them's a German Shepherd. Look at that, guys. I don't know if anybody lives there or not. Well, I would have went a little bit slower, guys, but I got 2 dogs chasing me right now. They're back there a little ways. Yeah, they're still barking at me. They don't like me much at all, do they? They want to taste pawpaw. Look at that. There's campers back there in the woods and everything else here. I like to come down here and go slow and look at that stuff. I can't do it when I got a German Shepherd chasing me and his little buddy. I don't know what his little buddy is, but he was louder than the German Shepherd. I'm just riding in rear wheel right now, and it seems fine. Seems okie dokie to me, guys. See if I throttle, if it kicks it up any higher. Yeah, gradually taking me up. Yep. But I don't do much throttling. See, that's why it doesn't bother me what type of throttle it's on, a half twist or full twist. I pedal 99, well, I pedal about 97% of the time, I'd say. I throttle, because I usually leave it in 7th gear to take off. And, you know, sometimes I'll throttle on if I'm struggling on a hill or something, but with the Wallke, you don't do too much struggling on the hills, guys. These bikes are great hill climbers. And they're actually pretty good out here. I'd be all over the road right now on a lighter bike. This is when you actually enjoy having heavier bikes, is when it's blowing really heavy wind. You feel like you're on something substantial and you're not like on a kite. Trying to bed these brakes in a little bit, guys, as we go. I can't even hear them. They're great brakes. Got some great brakes. I can actually feel the suspension back there a little bit now. But I have my suspension seat and suspension post on as well, guys. That dog down here. Let's just go ahead and leave it in the front wheel once, just so we can just feel what it feels like to do the front wheel drive. I would say most of you probably pretty much never are going to use just front wheel, but that option is there. All right, I'm just going to pedal just front wheel. You can hear it. It's got pretty good power though. Yeah, it's got pretty good power. Now we're going to switch her to all wheel again. And it's going to get louder now because I got all my wheels pulling now. And we have lost the bar, guys. We went 13.5 miles. I'm going to take this somewhere probably around 25 to 30 miles today. If I could stand the wind. We're heading down to Sasquatch territory, guys. You can be very, very quiet now. We're hunting Sasquatches. I try to keep my mouth shut once to see what happens. I don't think anybody lives up there. You gonna come out here to get me, Sasquatch? There's some wild onions all over the place right now. I love it through here. It's beautiful. Especially better when the leaves are on the trees. There's that water house down there. It's a spring house, old spring house. Every time I come past here, I say something about it. There she is. There's some old buildings right there too. I haven't seen no Sasquatch. You never know. Well, what are y'all thinking of the 2025? I think it's just fine, guys. I really do. Got all kinds of power, just like Wallke always does. Yeah, I like the looks of how the display is on there, and you definitely can see it really good. No problems there. I like that it shows, you know, the increments beside the mile per hour. Not that that's necessary, but that's kind of neat. I don't like that it doesn't have as many features as the 2023 display, and I think that 2023 display was just completely amazing, guys. They changed it in 2024, I'm not sure why. Same display, but they didn't have as many features. And now it's a completely different display. So my personal opinion probably doesn't matter, but I definitely did like the 2023 display. That was my favorite. I'm okay with this one. This one does all the things you need it to do. Oh boy, I see the creek out here, guys. What if we can see any critters? We do got critters around here, you know. Yep, we got old possums. We got beavers. No, we ain't got no beavers. We got bunny rabbits. We got coyotes. We got kitty cats and puppy dogs and rattlesnakes. And we got python. No, we ain't got no pythons. We got Tyrannosaurus rexes. Well, not this time of year anyhow, we don't have them, but I might see them later on in the summer. We got crocodilators now. No crocodilators down there. But we do got snapping turtles. Yes, sirree. We're going to see some critters, I guarantee it. You guys keep following along old Pawpaw out here on my rides. We're going to see some critters. It's a guarantee. We'll You'll be seeing deers all summer long until deer season comes in, and you still may see them, but they'll probably run you over is what usually happens about that time when I'm out riding. They come across the road fast. Boom. See if we see any kind of living critters whatsoever. I'm gonna put this in 0 this time. Look at that, I did it. And I'm gonna power it off to see if it replenishes the bars, guys. Because we did lose a bar, but that doesn't mean it's actually gone. See, a lot of times these bikes will lose bars and you turn it off and back on, and that's it, it'll come back on. There she is, guys. There is the Wallke all-wheel drive in the gray. I have the black, that's why I decided to go with the gray. I love the black, but I'm also digging this because it's like a gunmetal. Almost has a blue tint to it. Really cool. Very nice looking e-bike. Yes, it is, sir. We just came from that mountaintop up there, guys, where the deers and the antelope are playing. And we're gonna go heading up on this other one here. Might as well, huh? Let's take the long route going up the hill. But while we're here, let's just take a peek in the water, see if we see any fishes. I don't like that bike sitting there like that. Wind's blowing real hard. Hopefully it don't blow it over into the creek. That would be bad. Fish just jumped right there. You didn't even see it, did you? That'll teach you. That'll teach you. Don't fall over, bike. I'm gonna go look at the other side. You guys want to see? Look at that tree though. That's gorgeous. Gorgeous tree. Oh, what's that big old? It's a log. I didn't know if that was going to be a Sasquatch in the water or what. Nope. There's something floating down there. It looks to be unnatural. Yeah, people throw unnatural things in there as well. We are out here in nature, guys. Ain't that beautiful? Let's sneak up on the Wallke. See if we can sneak up on it. Shh, be quiet, guys. We're sneaking up on the Wallke. I'm gonna catch it. It's my Hasagi bag, guys. I put that on all my rides. And I like that bike. It's in my description if you ever want to pick one up. This bike will be in the description as well, guys. There'll be links in there, and right now you get an automatic $250 off at checkout for any bikes you buy. You got some good sales and stuff going on. Let's turn this on now and see if we got our bar back. Yep. Here, I gotta clean this off a little bit. I'm sorry it got so dirty. We got our bar back, guys. Now I'll check the app when we get home to see where we're at with voltage, but we went almost 15 miles now. I had it trip reset when I started. Let's go ahead and put this in all-wheel drive because I want to go fast. You guys want to go fast? Wallke, listen to me now. This starts in rear-wheel drive, right? Make your next position all-wheel drive. It makes more sense. You're climbing a hill, you need the power, you want to hit the eye one time, be all-wheel drive, right? You don't want to lose power and go to the front wheel. So switch that. That's all I got to say about that. Other than that, I'm liking everything. Let's hear my bell. Ding! We're gone. I got to see if I can go here pretty soon. I'm going to go right now because I'm going to get run over by a car. So should we wait? Yeah. I don't want them birds to get me. So we're going to wait. Here we go. Straight up this hill, man. No problem. I didn't put any blinkers on this bike yet. I don't know if I'm going to. I put them on the other Wallke, but you know, it's so much easier to stick your arm out, I guess, and fight with the blinkers. I like the bikes that have them on it, and they're the mechanical ones that you can get to them real easy. But when you gotta try to hit a little button, and you gotta make sure you hit it again to turn it off, I don't know if that's necessary. You can do it if you want. But these are some good brakes, guys. I haven't heard one peep out of them. I don't think I've ever been on an e-bike on the first ride. You're trying to break in your brakes and rotors and not hear a sound. The Logans are really good. we just crossed over 20 miles, guys. And you can do it fast on these bikes. So guys, if there's something that I didn't cover in the video you want to know about, be sure to ask me about in the comments. And don't forget to say, at least say hi, guys, in the comments. That makes a huge difference on whether YouTube will show my video longer or not. If you're commenting on there, it could be anything at all. Just say hello. Oh, I forgot about this dog up here. Hopefully he ain't out. Find out. Wow. Last 2 times I came by here, he about got me. So I think, even though this battery is taller, they've made some other changes to the frame somehow, because now I can fit a little bit better on this bike, especially if I don't use the suspension post. But if you're using the suspension post, that's automatically going to raise you up a little bit. This thing's climbing hills like nothing, guys. But so did my other one, you know. But this one I think is climbing them a little faster. You're gonna lose just out of the box. That's without changing any settings. You're gonna lose just a little bit of top end speed in comparison to the 2023. But it seems to have more climbing power. Now we got one more hill to climb, guys. People think I'm crazy. What do you think? I get a lot of laughs. This old bearded man out here on a bicycle. Camera's attached to his chest and his rear end of his bike. All right, we're gonna go downhill this time, guys. Woo! Still against the wind though. Crazy wind now. That wind's blowing so hard it's keeping me from going any faster. I'm downhill. Wow. Well, I hope you guys have been able to hear me. This is by far the windiest day I've ever rode a bike on. That bug hit me right in the lip. I better not laugh and open my mouth too much. Alrighty, guys, we made it home alive. Ebike. Yes, sirree. Let's stop here and take a look at this thing one more time, guys. Talk about it a little bit. We've got to give our final opinions of this wonderful bike. So there's a little hint for you right there. I'm gonna call it a wonderful bike right off the get. It shows 2 bars here, but if we turn this off, let's turn it off now. I wonder if it changes on there too. I'm gonna check it back in there again, just see if it changes in the. I should have left it off for a little bit longer. See, now it put me back to 5 bars again, guys. So let's go back into the Yolan again. Give that a second to catch up here. There we go. I guess I should have turned it off and back on. 49.5. That's a lot more realistic, guys. Yeah, that's a lot more realistic. And it's got the same 24.5 mile trip, 24.5 mile on the display. So we have the GPS perfect at 23 inch, guys. There's no issues there. So I'm happy with that. I'm happier with the 49.5 as well. So make sure you do that. If you want to find out how you actually did and how much voltage you got left and that sort of thing, make sure you go in there and just turn this off. Give it a second to cool off. Probably if I would have left it off longer, it'd be even better. And then turn it back on. So Wallke, one more other thing, man, on your next display, guys, make sure you put voltage or at least percentage, okay? Or go back to the 2023 display. I love the way this one looks, guys. It's a beautiful looking display, but the 2023 is better, in my opinion. There may be a reason why they got away from that one, I don't know. But now, let's just stop bad mouth and stuff and talk about what the good things are about this bike, because I really like it. That was a nice ride. It's probably one of the most comfortable rides I've rode on a Wallke yet. I mean, usually at this point after 20 miles, I'm hurting pretty bad by the time I get off it, because I'm an old man, you know. That's what happens. But this was a pretty comfortable ride. So the suspension made a difference, front and back. I'm not sure if I got that in the right position yet. I'll play around with the suspension in the front as well. Oh, Andy coming in. Somebody coming here. Now I gotta pause. My son-in-law come home from work and I was in his parking spot. So we're gonna finish this up right here. Let you have one more look at it. Okay, guys. So let's just go over some of the differences again between this and the 2023. One of the main differences, the front motor on this is a 1,000-watt motor. Peaks at 1,600 watts. They're matching now, front and back. And guess what I didn't hear? When you get up there to 25, 26 miles an hour on a 2023, you hear chop, 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 chop. Then it goes away to about 30. This one don't do that. So that's an A+ for the 2025 version. Another plus is this appears to have some kind of upgraded steel guard. It says puncture guard tires. VPOS velocities. And I rode it with 26 psi in it. It probably could go a little bit lower, for a little, just for comfort. I mean, if you want to go farther, you leave them a little tighter. You want better performance, you know, put a little more air in them. This has the 52 teeth chain ring or crank on it, a single-sided chain rail protector. So I don't know if that was an upgrade or not. I was hoping that it would ghost pedal less, but it actually ghost pedaled a little more, guys. So right around 20, 21 mile an hour, you start ghost pedaling, you feel it. Whereas on the older version, I didn't feel it till 24, 25, 26, up there somewhere. I rarely felt it, let's just put it that way, because that's pretty much where I always rode. So I think that it lost a little bit of something on that, but it's not huge, you know, especially if you're living in the type of area I'm living, where you go up and down these big hills. You want the ride to be as easy as you can anyhow. Now you can change out the freewheel in the back to eliminate any of that ghost pedaling. This is probably a 1428 on it. I'm not for sure, but somebody can let me know. But it is the Shimano 7-speed freewheel in the back. The turny derailleur has a derailleur guard, which is nice. Adjustable suspension in the back, guys. I love it. Adjustable shocks in the back. Whereas the other ones were super stiff, and you guys know that. It just beats you up. So that's another reason why this ride was probably more comfortable, because it has that. We got the Logan brakes. Logan's brakes, and I did not hear a peep out of these. So A+++, Wallke, on that. Thank you for fixing that. I like the DY islands. They work perfectly fine. They just were always squeaking all the time. So these Logans seem to be a really nice upgrade, and I didn't hear a peep out of them or the rotor, so that matchup seems to be pretty good so far. Time will tell, you know, to see how that goes in the future. 60 amp hour battery. This is a Samsung battery now, whereas the one before, I don't know what they used before, but these are UL certified, guys. That's another plus for the bike. But they're also a little bit taller, about that much taller, and maybe a little bit more, about two inches or so taller than the 2003 version, which I thought would cause me all kinds of troubles today. But they've done something different in here. I don't know what. So now my suspension post doesn't need that adapter, and it held really well. I moved it up almost an inch out there on the ride, and it held really well, guys. So this clamp they have on here is a really good one. It's really strong. Happy with that. I moved my handlebars up. That's pretty much where I'm going to be riding this. You do have a full throttle now, and a lot of you are going to love that. The fact that you have a full throttle instead of the half twist throttle. You got these little easy takeoff plugs here, guys, if you want to put mirrors on both sides. I took my plug off this side, popped that mirror right in there, no problem. They give you mirrors with these, but some gooseneck deals, I don't like those. But thank you for giving freebies, Wallke. That's really nice of you for that. Comes with a nice set of tools too. You can buy this at a really reasonable price with an extra 22 amp hour battery for the front. They give you the whole kit to put that in there, and it's pretty simple. Watch the video, and it's really simple to put that in if you guys are wondering about upgrading that. But when you do that now, you are going to add weight. I don't know what the weight of that 22 amp hour battery is, but it's probably around 8-9 pounds, something like that. Which, you know, is it, you're going to lose range because of that? You know, how much of a difference will that make as far as your range goes? I don't know. I've never had a problem going as far as I want to go on the 60 amp hour battery on the 2023. The pedals, something I didn't pay attention to, so they must be really good. These are folding pedals, but they're metal and they're wider, and they have your foot grips in them. So these were great. I had no problems with those at all. I upgraded my other ones, but I didn't really notice a difference in my pedaling. I probably would like my extension to be just a tad bit higher, but I think because of how, you know, it's set up, I got to ride where it's at, and I'm okay with that. What else, guys? That's mainly it. The displays. I'm not going to badmouth this display because it is a good display, but in my opinion, I personally like the 2023 better. There's probably a good reason why they switched. This one looks better, don't get me wrong. I like this design, the way that looks. I think that looks better, but the other one had a lot more options on it than what this one's got, guys. So there's the only difference here, but that's not a big, I mean, how much downvote would you downvote the 2025 because of that? I don't know. And hopefully I'm going to be able to go in there now to adjust my pedal assist just where I want them, so this bike will feel a lot like my 2023, which I do love. And I'm tickled pink about the brakes, tickled pink about the adjustable shocks in the back. That in itself right there makes it worth it, makes this bike worth it, the upgrade. I like that gunmetal looking gray, guys. I don't think it's called that, but to me that's what it looks like. It's almost blued. It's like a blued gray, like you do on a gun or something. Or other things. You don't have to do a gun, guys. But anyhow, I like that. I like the color. I'm happy I decided to go with the gray. Everything else, I think, is pretty much the same, guys. Same bike, good bike. If you want a good, solid bike that's going to be worth the little bit extra money you pay in comparison to some of the other ones, but they've got really good prices on them right now. These are going to last you. My other one, it's got many years left with it. All I got to do on my other one is go in and change my brake pads, put the metal ones back in there, take them red ones out, and then it'll be fine. It'll just squeak, but it'll be fine at that point. I'll ride both these bikes. But we're definitely getting this back out again, because there's a couple things I want to tell you about this display and stuff, how I fixed that. So we'll let you know about that. But that's it. We're going to let Jax do the outro.
Subscribe, like, comment, and hit that notification